Good evening. I am your host, John McMahon Jr., taking you into the exciting world of the bizarre on Beyond Unbelief. Now, what I have to tell you may be very shocking. It might terrify you, and you might find it just a little bit bizarre. But most of all, I want you to pay attention because it's very important that you do. I am reporting live to you from the office of Sheriff Wes Willard. He has some very interesting findings that he would like to tell you about today in our exclusive interview. Let's begin. So what would you say your strangest caper has been during your time as sheriff here?
Well, besides the gray aliens, riding the little trick spaceship pony ride Madoo, I have to say this one incident about 3 years ago. Hey, I can remember it like it was yesterday. Of course, we're a dairy town. I don't know if you've known that. We're a dairy town. We rely on our dairy. One day, some of the cows started sprouting wings and spitting out acid out of their nostrils. And it turns out some feller they call Z-Buff, he's injecting them with some kind of experimental goo. And for a while, our milk was making people sprout muscles, and you can't have that. Not here.
Have you had any incidents of, say, the world's dead starting to rise?
Oh, you must have heard about that one. We try to keep it under wraps. That was quite a long time ago, outside of town. Some poor old boy's trailer, him and his friend, trying to celebrate something or other. We never got the story right. Hell, we nicknamed the case Country Hell.
So, this country hell that you speak of, could you give me a little bit more in detail of how it all began?
Well, it all had to do with your pappy, Junior. He had some book and some tape and some ridiculous intern. But there was some incantation that, when repeated, at a certain time, I reckon, I don't know. I wasn't, sheriff at that time. Or was I? I don't feel the need to disclose that information at this time. Anyway, you repeat this incantation and the world's dead will rise. Hell on earth, in the country, in the city, in the cow pasture. And it's just a mess. If that book ever got out of our evidence records and out of our files and out of our room, that book and that tape, well, I reckon this world would be in some heap big trouble.
So you're saying you still have the evidence, the tape and the book, it's still in your evidence file?
Well, I suppose I've already said too much, but
No, go on.
we keep it under safekeeping. It's mighty dangerous. But yes, the answer to your question, we do still have the tape in the book.
You have the keys that can unlock the locker to it.
Now, we're not going to go into who has what. There are keys that go to the locker if you spoke to the right person.
You have to tell me! You have to tell me about this tape!
You must believe me, Junior. You don't want to know
I have to know.
the dangers that are in this tape. The dangers of the underworld, of death, and zombies, creatures, and flying heads, and truck drivers, and TV's Patrick Duffy. I can't tell you. I'm sorry. This interview's over.
Some things are best kept under wraps, I guess.
Beyond unbelief for you. Tell you what.
Can you tell me a little bit more about this country hell? Oh, he's got you.
Well, I'm about to die right now. Zombies getting out of the bag.